First, congratulations. I mean, we were all going crazy here in the office. But how would this stack up against previous wins like this? Have you experienced a win like this?
I'm sure I have, but short-term memory right now. And this was a really fun one. I thought we played so well that whole game, probably our most consistent game all season. And to see Kylie score that goal with 35 or so seconds left and hold on for the win at the end there was unbelievable. It's a tough place to come in and win. I think Coach Bellamy just told me this is their first loss at home all season long, we believe, which is a testament to the way our team played and prepared. So very proud of the group.
And speaking of unbelievable, I mean, coming in on the road, number 2, and you have someone new in the net, JoJo. Mm-hmm. What do you say about her? Because what an outrageous performance by her.
Yes, unbelievable. If you know JoJo, she is so cool and calm and collected, as I think I've been seeing her friends tweet out, and it's the truth. And she was phenomenal, and she got peppered good, especially in the third period. And they're very aggressive around the net, whether the whistle's blown or not. And she's awesome. We're so proud of her and so happy for her. Teammates went absolutely bananas for her getting a shutout in her first start against the number 2 team in the country. It's awesome.
And I know you've talked a lot about this, over the season, whether you're at home or you're on the road, that a Friday game is always so much different than a Saturday game. So taking this emotion, I mean, so much excitement and emotion going into tomorrow. How do you, speaking of staying calm, cool, and collected, bring that into tomorrow to make sure you take care of business?
Yeah, I think we're working on that, and we want to be better on Saturdays than we've been. And I thought last week we took a bit of a step, but we want to take a much bigger one and just focus on the process. I think sometimes we get too focused on maybe the win and the sweep and all of the hoopla, and we have to just stay in the moment and continue to play good hockey and do what we do well, which is what we did tonight. So it's a different game because obviously 2 teams don't have a ton of time to recover, and that's just part of our schedule. So it balances things out, and you just have to be ready to go. So we're excited.
Yeah, we are so excited as well. But the other thing that you talked about was staying in the moment. And I know that's a message that you continue to preach to your team. But in a game where you aren't scoring anything, I mean, you're playing really, really well, as you mentioned earlier. But how do you keep your team just in the mindset of keep going? And that endurance is just got to be top notch.
Yeah, I think, the opportunities where we had the chance to score were really great and good. To get those opportunities, you have to do a lot well. So just focusing on the positives there, like, hey, that was a great opportunity, great shot on net, great attempt. Like, let's keep going. Next line, let's try to do the same thing. So just that positivity and trying to build momentum off of it instead of saying, oh, man, too bad. You just have to constantly think next play, what's next.
Coach, I got a quick one for you. I know we're all crammed in here.
Hi, Matt. Hi, everybody.
Just for Kylie, with the comeback that she's had to go through and the injury she suffered last year to have a moment like this, I mean, what does that mean for her and to this team to see her have something like that?
Yeah, it's huge. And, the injury and then coming back and then she's playing defense for us and in a new position to get a clutch goal, the game winner. It was awesome. Really sweet moment for her and her teammates. Again, everybody's so excited about this win. We know how important it was for our team in the rankings and all of that, but more importantly, just for our team to prove that we are capable of beating anybody in the country.
How was the emotional roller coaster in that last second there when it looked like they might have scored? Was there ever a second where you were just holding your breath?
Oh yeah, definitely. That was a long 2.4 seconds or whatever it was, but we felt pretty good that we had heard the buzzer before the puck went in, and we're very pleased to see the no goal call in the end.
Yeah, you must feel better now with the Patriots getting slacked and you got this big win.
Yeah, that was depressing.
Yeah, no, I stopped after the second quarter. I couldn't watch it.
You did?
Yeah, I couldn't.
I stuck with him.
Tom Brady's not the quarterback anymore. I couldn't The one coming
But
back.
now it's all about the Bucks. I say go Bucks, right? When the Pats
No.
lost, I'm like,
No.
Yeah.
I can't do that. No.
TB12 forever.
All right. I can't argue.
Coach, thank you so much. And
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Were you
Thanks.
surprised, like, given that you guys coming into this game and both of you guys are two of the top scoring teams in the country, they are the top scoring team in the country. I think they're over 5 a game. Were you surprised you get into the third period and it's 0-0 and you've pretty much been flexing on them for the first 2 periods? I mean, those were your first 2 periods. What were you guys thinking on the bench?
Yeah, I mean, I think again, Coach Bellamy said she wasn't expecting it to be 0-0 after the first. We thought, new goalies in both nets, maybe 2 high flying offenses, maybe it would have been 2-2 or something like that. But you just got to play whatever game you're in. And I'm really proud of the way our D played tonight, especially. We got on them a little bit last weekend, and I thought they were great. I thought, their gaps were really good against Ohio. We got back to pucks really quickly, one-on-ones, our sticks were good physicality. And then, hey, look who scores the goal, the defense. So kudos to them for showing up big tonight. And we got to be able to play whatever game we're going to be in.
And they had 27 shots, but it didn't seem like they were I mean, the views that I would see from the Ohio State camera behind the net, it seemed like she could see a lot of those pucks. So do you feel like they were doing a good job of what they were giving Ohio State?
Yeah, I felt like, I think they only had 5 shots in the second period. Is that right?
Yeah, they showed up a little in the third, but a lot.
Yeah, they came alive a little bit in the third and put some pressure on us. But I felt like we had the possession game for the first 2 periods, even the third. And I thought a lot of the play was in the neutral zone. So a lot of quick transitions, but no, they weren't getting grade A looks at JoJo. So that's, again, our D and our forwards, I thought, came back really hard and broke up a lot of plays on the back end too.
And the only other thing I'd say, and I know you have to be careful with what you say, this is being recorded, but were you surprised like it got so chippy, or like that last shot when the buzzer had already gone, or anything like that? Or is that just kind of what you expect when you guys hit the ice?
No, we talked about it. We talked about some big physical plays that were happening out there and weren't getting called. So we talked to the refs after the second period. I think that was a period where we had Gabby and Clara in the box for the third. So we talked about it, and they were big on retaliation. So that's why Gabby got the penalty. The kid also got the penalty for the shot after the whistle, which, hey, that happened earlier in the season and it wasn't called. So I was happy that it was called, and I respect, their answers and their explanations. So